Hello, this is Eileen, the environmental educator, and in this video, we're gonna talk about this guy right here, Alex Jones, Infowars Banned News Network, and here's the headline: He and the Donald took Detroit by storm at powerful turning point action event. Turning Point Charlie Kirk is another person that now I haven't bothered them as much as I bother a lot of people, but even though they're about turning us in the right direction, they, like everybody, have absolutely no respect for the one livable planet that we know of. Okay? Even when Charlie Kirk just had his fifth kid, I think. Okay, 5 kids, and you just can't be bothered to care. Even when, it comes to saving us from the tyranny that all of the fraudulent environmental voices, like Gore, who just drives people to drink, they just endlessly spew. Well, why not shut them up? Why not take away their bankroll of robbing people blind of their donation dollars? Why not give your kids just actual, real solutions that are good for the whole world? Well, you know what? No one on the truth, the awake side will tell you this truth, okay? And that very much includes Alex Jones, but right here, he put out this post, and this was a video. This is part of a video that he put out about Hollywood, okay, and what he calls the people from Hollywood here. But let's just take a listen to what Alex has to say about our planet.
Have you looked at the stars at night? Have you looked at the sun? Have you looked at the birds? Have you looked at the wind? Have you not felt the energy, the good and the bad? We're on a fantastical planet in a unbelievably amazing universe because we're designed.
He says, have you not felt the energy? We're on a fantastical planet. I'm going to play it again.
Have you looked at the stars at night? Have you looked at the sun? Have you looked at the birds? Have you looked at the wind? Have you not felt the energy, the good and the bad? We're on a fantastical planet.
We're on a fantastical planet. That's what Alex Jones thinks of this planet. Okay? Except when it comes down to actually respecting it, taking care of it, giving the world actual real solutions that would solve a gazillion actual real environmental problems. Where's Alex? Oh, that's right. He's with everybody else, proudly censoring that Gore and all the environmental voices out there are preventing solutions frauds. That's the Infowars has been doing this for about 15 years now. Now, the thing about that is, here's another video. Alex Jones, ahead of the historic shutdowns. This was last week. Today is June 18th, 2024. This was last week where, before their court date, they weren't sure, they thought maybe they were going to be locked out. And he was given a tour with Rob Dew. And let's listen to Rob Dew, who is like their news director, their program director, something. He's been with them for like 20 years, I think. This is how Rob Dew lets you know what Infowars is to the news and to truth.
Did not like that at all, that we were able to put out our narrative of the version of what happened.
And piece of George Floyd wall. Yeah. Struck by lightning.
And they couldn't do that. And so they killed ours, put theirs up, and then they allowed ours to come back on later on in the day.
Total information management.
Yeah. That's what they have to do. They have to control every bit of the message. That's why they don't want people talking about COVID. That's why they don't want people talking about the shot. And that's why we talked about it. We've always went on the subjects. 9/11. Now people.
Every one of these books is a story because almost all these are guests that we're on.
Yeah. But like 9/11, now people are talking about Building 7. How many years have you been talking about?
Talking about day 1 when it happened.
Exactly. And so, now these things are safe to talk about because, Infowars pushed it forward. Infowars was able to get the news out, show the behind the scenes stuff they didn't want to see, or the documents even, to show all this stuff, how it was going on, and then show how these people control you, how they manage the message. And it's all of them right there. They manage the message. This is the right wing of the bird, and then you got a lot of left wings over here.
All very interesting, Rob. Why do you think they went ahead and shut it down? You know it's going to backfire. They just hate us so much they can't help it.
Or they got something planned for this summer. I think they got something planned for Trump, for his.
And they don't want me on air talking about it at the time.
Exactly. They don't want.
That's
you
why they're trying to get it shut down out of court order.
Right.
Okay, so they're projecting a little bit there, but the point is, again, like Infowars constantly lets you know, they're at the helm. They bring you the news, and then eventually other people will follow. They open the conversation, they talk about it, and then eventually down the road, people will talk about it. Well, where is anybody talking about that there's actual real solutions that the world would get behind, that isn't bringing tyranny into your life and 15-minute cities and carbon taxes and, having whatever appliances and cars you want be mandated to you and every other thing they're going to do to you? I mean, where is that happening? Where is that conversation? That's right, it's nowhere. And where are all these people that need to be exposed, that, Infowars, Alex Jones, Rob Dew, and the rest of them, that's what they hang their pride on, hang their hat on. That's what they do, like O'Keefe, like everybody. Except somehow environmentally, the whole fraudulent environmental world, even with tyranny coming down your neck and ridiculous solutions like electric vehicles, when you don't hear about anything that's logical, sensible, and would actually solve our problems for this fantastical planet, where's that conversation? Nowhere. Why? Very much because Alex Jones, Rob Dew, Infowars, and everybody else won't bring it to you, regardless of all of the, propaganda that they put out that they're saints. Alex Jones, Rob Dew know what they're censoring environmentally. They know it. The Infowars crew knows it. They're proud of it. Okay? Just like everybody else. So just don't take everything at their face value because they bring you truth. They choose to bring you. A journalist brings out truth when truth is put on their desk. They don't pick and choose what global important matters they'll cover and which ones they'll just proudly censor and let to continue. But Infowars does that along with everybody else. And that's the truth, people. Stay tuned.